Hello everybody! Today we're going to be exploring a new product from Catherine Pooler and I am super excited. We're going to be using her brand new metallic inks. I'm going to show you a few of the properties of them and how to use them. So if that is something you're interested in watching, then please continue on with the video. Alright guys, welcome back to Crafting Chaos, and today we're going to be using some new products from Catherine Pooler, and I am so excited. First, let me show you a few stamp sets that I got. She did do a winter release, and I did order a few things from that release. I didn't get everything, but I did get quite a bit. Alright, first thing that I got was this snow globe, and I love it because it's a mason jar. So I got the snow globe, and I did get the dies because of the inside die to make some shaker tags with this. So that's what we're going to be doing with this in a later video. I got the So Grateful stamp set, and here's a die and the shadow. These are really cool because this is kind of a series that she's got. There's a couple other sets like this where you get a huge sentiment for the outside of the card, and then you have inside sentiments for the card. In this case, it's your generosity is beyond words. You mean a lot to me. So grateful for all you do, for all, let's see here, for all you do, for all you are. Thanks. I'm overwhelmed by your kindness and thoughtfulness, in good times and bad. Thank you for always being there for me. My friendship with you is a blessing I treasure. Just wanted to say thankful. This is an awesome stamp set. This is just a staple. You can use this any time of year, any reason, any season, okay? Then I got this. This one's super cool. I do not have anything like it, and I cannot wait to use it. This is Warm and Bright. Look at these lights. You have the lanterns. You have kind of like a street light. And then you have wishing you a warm and bright winter season with peace and love. Then you have some little, I think Catherine calls them like accoutrements. You just have little, you know, some holly leaves and some sprigs. You have the pine cone. And these are, I guess, like the lights, the candles that you can put inside these. So I'm super excited to use these. So we're going to be using these. And then the stamp set that I absolutely loved was this, well, first, here's the cover plate. I love this cover plate. This is a cover plate that can be used any time of year. It is not just for Christmas or the holidays by any means. I cannot wait to use this. I really am liking cover plates. Like, it's just an easy way to make a spectacular card. Love it. And then, last but certainly not least, the snowflakes. And these are called One of a Kind. And this is kind of what I'm going to be focusing on this week. I have a beautiful scrapbook page coming this week. I cannot wait to do it with you. When I saw these stamp sets, I didn't think cards. I thought scrapbook pages because of how big they are. I cannot wait to use them. And you do have a few sentiments. You have thank you and you are one of a kind. All right, so the next thing I'm going to show you is her new inks. Guys, these are gorgeous. These are a metallic ink. These are completely different from her regular inks. Let me get one down. Let me just see here what I got. Sorry, I know my hand's right in the way. Dress blue. So I'm just going to put this aside. Okay. Her regular inks are a premium dye ink. So they're very saturated. They react with water. The foam pad is very soft. You get a lot of ink from it. You can see that right there. I'm just going to take my hand down. Sorry, I get inky fingers. It doesn't bother me. But it's a really nice, juicy ink pad. And that is her premium dye inks. So she decided to do something a little different. And guys, I just couldn't wait to get my hands on these, and I am in love. Now, there to me is a learning curve with these, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit today. We have gold, we have champagne, and we have silver, okay? I also got the re-inkers, of course. I always buy the re-inkers with Catherine Puller inks. This line is no different, and I would say with this line, 100%, if you order the ink pad, you need to get the re-inker. The way these are used and the way the ink sets on the foam pad, it is completely different from your premium inks, okay? So this is a pigment ink, okay? And I will tell you, this is like when she showed, I watched the video, I thought, wow, that's a little different. Man, when I got them, they are so different. Let me show you. I have been using these, so I'm going to go ahead and re-ink the silver because I have used and used silver. And I'm going to shake this. I'm going to give this a really good shake. And you're going to see this is so thick, guys. This is almost like paint. Look at that. It is so thick. I hope the camera's catching this. And you're just going to swirl it around. You see how thick that is? It is so different from the pigment or from the dye inks. With these, you know, the re-inkers, and I don't have one in front of me, they're thin. They're just like, you know, just a real thin consistency, almost like water. This is different. This is very thick. When I saw it, I thought it was gloppy, like goopy. And I was really concerned because I have re-inked these already. And I was really concerned about how when you ink them, it looks weird. But guys, don't worry. Just go with it. Trust the process because they work. So we're just going to re-ink this one. Let me do this a little bit faster. And we're going to talk about them a little bit. Okay. So I re-inked the silver. And you got the champagne and the gold. Something else that I like about this that is different than her other ones. These are a clear lid. I'm going to be honest with you. I love it. I love that clear lid. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I almost wish that these were clear. And I know if they were clear, I probably wouldn't like them, you know, because you want to see the color on them. But man, I like these. I think they look chic. I really like them. Okay, so let's pull in. I have a bunch of these already stamped. But I want to show you some things first before I show you the finished product. I have a scrap piece, yeah. I'm going to use black. I'm going to use black because it shows up really good on dark cardstock. That is something that I love. You can pull in your dark colored cardstock that maybe you don't use a lot of. So what I'm going to do is just do a little swipe. Okay, we're going to do a little swipe. So we have silver. Oh my goodness, look at this. We have champagne. And we have gold. Now, I haven't re-inked the gold. There. I hope you can see that shimmer. I hope you can see that shimmer. That shimmer is stunning. I hope the camera's picking it up. Okay, this is where it gets different. You have to work with this ink. You have to decide what kind of crafter you are with these inks. Guys, the ink is not going down in the paper. She highly recommends that you use a rougher paper. I guess the word's more porous. In other words, like whenever you're a stamper, you hear a lot of YouTubers, even like Catherine Puller's cardstock. It's a smooth cardstock. You have Bristol smooth cardstock. And that's usually the cardstock of choice, just something smooth. I do have some of it, and I did buy some Catherine Puller cardstock. Can't wait to use it. But that's not what you want to use on this. I have Recollections, which is from Michaels, and I use it all the time. I've always used Michaels Recollections white and black because I make so many cards, and I actually like the cardstock to stamp on. To color on, it's a different beast. But anyway, this is Recollection, so it's a little bit more porous. It's definitely not as slick. But what happens is this ink is setting on the top of this. So when I take my finger, this ink is going to smear. You see that? It smears. And guys, it does smear. There's a couple of things you can do let me show you something too. Let me get we're going to do that in a minute. All right, you can stamp your image and let it set overnight. Maybe let it set for 24 hours or so and see how it does when it comes back. I have not done this. I just got my order in. I've not done that, so I can't attest to that. But Catherine did say, you can do that. All right. Another way you can do this, and I have to laugh. I have to laugh because my husband is a chemist. I have to throw this in here. And he analyzes any kind of chemical I bring in this house, especially in the craft room. Like, it is hilarious, some of the conversations we have. So Catherine had mentioned getting a workable fixative. And I ordered this from Amazon. And what you do is you spray it and you let it set just for a minute or so, and it dries, and it works like a charm. I will tell you, it works like a charm. I will also tell you, this is, it stinks. Like, it has got a really bad smell. And my husband, the chemist, read it, and it's got a lot of stuff in here you really don't want to breathe. Guys, don't use this in your craft room. Just don't use this in your craft room. I went outside on my lanai. I'm in Florida right now. Well, I live in Florida, and it's 90 degrees still. So I don't have to worry about the cold. So I can just go outside, and I sprayed it. And he did get on to me. I have to be honest. He told me I need to wear a respirator with it. But this is definitely something that you don't want to spray a lot in your home. And even wearing a respirator, I would say not to spray it in your house. Okay, just putting that out there. Does it work? Yeah, it does work. It does work. So it's really easy to use, and it works beautifully, and I will show you that in a minute. Okay, where this ink sits on top and it's still wet, guys, it embosses like a dream. And that is actually my choice. I love it. And I have used, Simon Says this is clear embossing that I had. And then I also used Catherine Puller's Disco Ball. So let me pull it in. Let me pull some stuff in here. Okay. So these right here, let's put this to the side. These right here are snowflakes that I stamped, and I used the Fix-It spray, the Fixative spray. I think I'm saying that right. And guys, it works. And you can't tell that I used a spray on here, which blows my mind. With black cardstock, I thought for sure you could see a film. You cannot. You cannot see anything. And guys, it's set. It is set. It is spray it, let it set a minute, let it dry, and it's pretty well set. And look how pretty that is. Man, I hope this camera is picking up this metallic. It's gorgeous. All right, so I did all these. Then, look at all this. Oh my goodness. Can you tell that I went nuts? I'm doing some scrapbook pages. That's why I did this. This here is using clear embossing. And guys, this is stunning. It's stunning. And what I absolutely love about it, it's almost got texture to it. So not only do you have that sparkle, you have that shine. You did not lose any of that metallic property by embossing with the clear embossing powder. It give it a little bit of texture, and to me it just brought out some more. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Look. So I just did a bunch of these, and I will cut these out, and these are going to be a part of the next video of the scrapbook page that I plan on doing. Now, I thought, let's try it on some pink cardstock, because you know I'm on the pink train, and use Disco Ball. Now, Disco Ball is an embossing glitter, and it's by Wow. It's Catherine Puller inspired, and it's by Wow. And look at this. Now, you still have that metallic, but you got the sparkle on top of it. Isn't that stunning? Guys, that's just beautiful. I just think that is absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to keep producing with these. Now, I'm going to come back to this. Now, we've been talking for a good 5 minutes. Wouldn't you say a good 5 minutes? This is still wet. It is still wet. And I'm just going to show you. I'm going to take some clear embossing powder on the gold. I'm going to put it on the gold because that's the one that I see just shining. All right. Do I have my... I didn't think that through, did I? All right, let me just get a little piece of paper here. Just whatever here is on my desk. I'm just going to... Yeah, let me put this up. Now, I stamped that out, I would say, at least 5 minutes ago. I would say 5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to emboss this. I'm going to take this down. I'm going to get my gun hot. Okay. All right, so let's just bring this up and I'm going to emboss this. So you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's embossing right there. All right. That quick. That quick. Do you see that? All right, so we're going to go up here and look. This is still smearing. See? We're going to let this embossing powder dry for just a minute. Let it cool down. Look. There's no smear at all. It locks it in. It totally locks it in. And it gives it a little bit of texture. Now, there's something else you need to be careful with. And then... I got to block out. Let me get one of these out, these snowflakes. Let's just use this one right here. Okay. Let's use silver. Now, whenever you're using Catherine Pooler regular ink, okay, didn't mean to do that. You hear the word love tap. You just want to give it a little love tap. And that's because you don't want to press in it. It's so soft and you just press in it and ink gets everywhere. You know, you just want to give it a little, you know, just a little tap. Okay. These are not like that. You have to get in here with these. So what I like to do is bring the ink pad to the stamp. And I am just stamping. I am getting this really good. You could flip it over and just squish it down in there and then smooth it out. And whenever you're stamping, you want to make sure you give a good, nice press, but you don't wiggle the stamp because this is a wet stamp. All right, so this one I'm just holding in place. This should be a very good image. Oh, wow, perfect. Look at that. That is so pretty. So now I'm going to go here again. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Maybe I put it down and I just kind of move it a little bit because this will wiggle. It wiggles and you can see the smearing. And it's where the ink is so wet. Another thing, it does take a little bit to clean this. It comes off your ink. It does not stain your inks, but it does take a little bit extra to get that metallic ink out. And I guess it's just where it's so thick, it just sets in there. I actually took mine to the sink and cleaned them, but you want to really get in there. And that worked out really good. So there's no just, you know, giving it a little dab. You have to scrub it to get all that ink out. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That is all for today. I just really wanted to show you these inks. I cannot wait to use these. The next video, we are going to be doing a scrapbook page. We're going to be pulling in a lot of these snowflakes. I may pull in some other things. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you're going to try these. If you like shine, if you are one of these people who like sparkle and shine, and I'm one of those people, my poor cat had glitter all over her this morning. You need to give these a try. These are beautiful inks, and like always, the quality is there. They stamp perfectly. It's just a little bit of a learning curve, just a little bit different than what you're used to. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. If you don't mind, go ahead and give my video a like and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Until next time, bye.